Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. We've got two games today. This is honestly one hell of a warm-up game. It's Portugal and Spain, two teams that are familiar foes, sharing borders and having met already just a year ago. Portugal actually won that matchup there, and you know, I think Spain is looking for a little bit of redemption here in this matchup. Obviously, it's all on the line. But before we go into our pregame breakdown, let's see who's in today's chat. Pull up my chat feed, see what's going on with you guys, and see who is here early today. By the way, did some sleuthing in our new demographic right now. We are extremely global right now for this World Cup. And it is super awesome to see. Shout-outs to AZ in the chat. We got Melville saying, let me go pray my rosary for Portugal quickly. You're welcome to do as you need to. Shout-out to Jordan dropping the Flow State super sticker. Thank you. Welcome. Eli says, FIFA, try not to be corrupt challenge. Impossible, says Eli. Mrs. Jagular drops the crest for España. Let's get our chat overlay and share you guys up on the screen right now. Joe, hello. Captain BS, hello. We've got John Andrew Mercado saying I had 2.5. I need 3 or more points. We got Janie saying hello. Imagine that, bro, says let's go Spain. B. Johnson saying Mario with the fresh fade. Had to. Dude, it was getting out of control, man. It was definitely getting out of control, brother. Had to clean up the edges a little bit there. This game's going to be like Superman versus Batman, says Ashley. I feel like it's going to be something more like The Flash versus Aquaman. I don't know. I don't think either of these two teams are Superman and or Batman. Of course, other folks might think otherwise, but that's just me. Shout out to Big Pineapple. What's going on, Big Pineapple? Tommy Braskett says hello. Hello, sir. Martin Andrew Johnson is in the chat. What's up, Martin Andrew? I see you, sir. Grace David saying Portugal. Tommy Ramon Morales. Appreciate you, Ramon. Thank you, sir. Jason in the chat. All right, guys. Martin Andrew, some in chatter. What up? All right, guys. You know what's really interesting? We took a look at the demographics for the last 7 days alone. Take a look at this. Listen to this, guys. In the last 7 days, 100,000 views on this channel have come from the country of Bangladesh, which has no horse in this race. Also, Nigeria, 70,000 views over the last week from Nigeria, another 65,000 from Kenya, another 55,000 from Ghana. Then you've got India, and then the United Kingdom. What an interesting cascade of countries to check in and watch these live streams right now, guys. I'm talking like lots of views. If we look at the actual hours of time watched here, it does change a little bit. United States, Canada, Philippines, Jamaica, UK. Jamaica in the top 5 as far as most watch hours, which is super interesting for this World Cup cycle for the last couple weeks. Again, Philippines and Jamaica don't have a horse in this race. Canada, obviously a host nation, about 7,000 hours in the past week dumped into Football Nation from Canadians. Appreciate you, Canada. Our neighbors to the north, thank y'all so much for watching this channel. All right, very, very cool. Anyways, just some insight right there, having a worldwide impact indeed, B. Johnson. Very, very interesting to have so many different countries checking in and following our content. So cool. Well, let's get to what you guys came here for. Ladies and gentlemen, the knockout stages are set, and I do actually need to pull the file that Santino already created here. Guys, I don't know what I was thinking. I woke up this morning and all day long I thought that the game was going to be at 3 p.m. I didn't realize that it was at 2. And I was out, getting my tires changed, getting some work done on the car because it needed to be done, getting a haircut. And I'm like, I'm going to make it home just in time. What? No, dude, I had to jump straight in the shower, jump upstairs right now, so still haven't fed myself, but that's not the point. The point is this game is happening in about 5 minutes here, so we'll have kickoff momentarily. It's actually 9 minutes here, but tonight, United States versus Belgium. We've got our kit ready to go right there, guys. USA all the way. And, of course, we did see Brazil lose and Mexico lose, so it will be Norway and United Kingdom. It's actually Norway and England going to be going at it there. Should be a good game today, guys. Let's take a look at the players for both squads today. Stand by. Here we go. We'll start with not England. We start with, is it going to be one of those days? It sure is. We'll start with Spain, because why not? Okay, con España. Ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a este partido. Hoy, España contra Portugal. And Spain up front going to be running with, you're going to see Mikel Oyarzabal as your main striker today. Oyarzabal up front, Alex Baena, Dani Olmo, and Lamine Yamal as your additional support on the attacking half. In the middle of the pitch, guys, Rodri, Hernandez, and Pedri from Man City and Barcelona. Arguably two of the best midfielders on the planet. Marc Cucurella, Aymeric Laporte, Pau Cubarsí, and Pedro Porro will make up the defensive line for Spain. Goalkeeper today is Unai Simón from Athletic Bilbao. Bueno, this will make up your Spanish squad, folks. So Spain, behind me here. Look at the crests. Look at how many Barcelona players they've got here. They got some Real Madrid. They got some Atletico, Atletico Madrid up here as well, Man City, and just amazing, amazing talent on the Spanish squad. But Portugal, definitely no slouches here in this situation, guys. Portugal, taking a look at this. Poor Mexico, man. What a game from Mexico yesterday. They fought so hard. But as they say, in the end, it didn't even matter. All right, guys, Portugal up front. You've got Cristiano Ronaldo. You'll know him, you'll love him. He is your striker for today. Cristiano Ronaldo up front. João Felix on the left. Pedro Neto on the right with Bruno Fernandes in the middle there. Chelsea man, Manchester United man, and, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo and what he has done for the soccer world. Then, same formation here for Portugal as Spain in a 4-2-3-1. Your two defensive midfielders in Vitinha and Neves, also arguably some of the best midfielders on the planet. On the back line here, guys, by the way, 3 PSG players in a row here with Mendes, Vitinha, and Neves. And let's not forget how good PSG actually is. But Nuno Mendes, Veiga, Diaz, and Cancelo on the right-hand side, guys. That's going to make up this Portugal squad with Diego Costa as the keeper there. Okay. Diego Costa as the keeper today. All right, what else can I bring up for you guys? We've got some additional stats and analysis for you. Please stand by while I pull this up. They are going through the national anthems right now. So we will continue to run through our stats for today. We'll start with the offensive numbers here today. Portugal and Spain. This World Cup so far, guys. Portugal, 62% possession against their opponents throughout this World Cup. Spain, 68% possession throughout this World Cup. But Spain has, in the last game really come to stride. We didn't cover that last game with Spain against Austria, but the final score of that game was 3-0, and I did happen to catch the highlights of that one. Spain looks like they're finally finding their stride. The interesting part is that, honestly, Portugal kind of seems to be doing the same. Both teams started off with a draw in the opening rounds of the World Cup. Both teams kind of got off on the wrong foot. but that's what great teams do. They can stumble out the gate. And as we said, all basketball season long, guys, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And right now, both these teams are really coming into form. Both these teams, when you look at it, not a whole lot of teams are over 2,200 passes completed in this World Cup so far. Both these teams are. Not a whole lot of teams have over 50 shots attempted in this World Cup. Both teams have over 50 shots. Both teams have 8 goals scored. 7 of the 8 goals for Spain have come off of assists. 4 of the 8 goals for Portugal have come off of assists. As I mentioned, both teams passing the ball really well. More passes completed for Spain, but a higher passing accuracy for Portugal. Looking at the big chances created just through and through, guys, Spain has definitely had much more attacking opportunities that should have been capitalized on. The fact that they have 28 shots on goal with just 8 goals versus this here with 17 shots on goal and 8 goals scored means that they have taken 11 more shots on goal that were, let's call it, subpar. Yes, the shots were on goal, but were they quality shots? They're standing by the quantity in the shots right there. 71 shots, just 28 on goal. 53 shots here, 17 on goal. Both teams with 8 goals scored. Way more corner kicks for Spain, but as we saw, sometimes those corner kicks do amount to nothing. Mexico had a ton of corner kicks last night, and they still lost the game. So do what you will with that bit of information. Now, that is the offensive stats. Let's take a look at the defensive stats here. We'll plug in these defensive stats. Last 4 games for both of these sides, ladies and gentlemen. 20 shots conceded by Spain. Guys, Portugal has had more shots against them than they have actually shot in this World Cup, which is an interesting thought right there. But only 20 shots on goal conceded for Spain, 4 of which were on target. All 4 of them were saved, 0 goals against. And Portugal, 2 goals against throughout this World Cup. Very, very close when we look at the tackles numbers, 34 versus 33. When it comes to interceptions, Spain has done better at cutting out the passing lanes. When it comes to fouls, Portugal has committed fewer fouls. When it comes to clearances, Spain's defense has been under duress less frequently, as indicated by their possession stats and the shots and shots on goal stats right there. And of course, when it comes to actual fouls and yellow cards, even though Portugal does commit fewer fouls, when they want to foul, they're going to foul you hard. 5 yellow cards there for Portugal, just 2 for Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is about to get started. All right, folks, are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? Are you ready to rumble? Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at a combined 2,500 pounds and running at the speed of light, it's Portugal. I'm just making things up. All right, guys, it's time to go. Let's do this thing. I'm ready. You're ready. We're ready. You know what SpongeBob would say. I'm ready. I'm ready. All righty, folks. Here we go. Game is on. Señoras y señores, bienvenidos a este partido de la Copa Mundial, round of 16. Looking to get into the quarterfinals here with a win today, guys. Quarterfinals, semifinals, third place game and finals, and then this World Cup is over. Almost done here with all of it. We're 23 seconds into the match, and looks like today Spain will be wearing their white and slight red kit. Looks like today Portugal is wearing their red and slightly white kit. So, good ball through here. Spain going to let this roll out through the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick now para España. Teach your son to yell goal. I'm sure he will. What's going on? Looks like Cheryl's house. Cheryl saying smack that like button. Kaino Butin says Spain needs to win today. Let's go. I say Portugal got this, says Luan or Laun. Lawn official. What's up, guys? Spain should win, says Brian. Mad Steve drops the Portugal crest. Creepy Wall Street with the Portugal flag. This can't be Ronaldo's last game. It very well could be, guys. Okay, Spain with the ball. Spain playing it backwards. I expect Spain to be very, very cautious today because if there's one team that can absolutely hurt you on a counterattack, it is Portugal. So expect those counterattacks to be lethal from the Portuguese side. Portugal has just been awarded a free kick as we hit the as we approach that 2-minute mark here, guys. I'm actually going to grab my chair early on right here. I do feel like this game will be a slow burn, and that's okay. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this game had no goals in the first half, and then we end up seeing 4 goals in the second. But remember, these two teams have played a grand total of 8 games leading into today, and they have only given up 2 goals combined in the last 8 games. Now, they have scored a combined 16 goals in the last 8 games. So on average of 2 goals per game for each team. But neither has conceded very much. Here is Portugal trying to flip this in the right direction. Looks like Spain. Pedri gets a touch here in the middle of the pitch. Battle for possession at around the middle of the field, and it's coming away with Dani Olmo. Olmo shoots. Olmo! Gassi. He hits that straight to Costa. Looks like actually on the shot it was Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal con un tiro el cañonazo. Here's another chance inside the box. Can Portugal get rid of this here? They will clear out the danger. Okay. All right, guys, we're 3 minutes into the game. There's a quick throw in right now for Spain. Spain in the attacking area. Portugal will cut it away. And Spain fights for it just outside the box. It's now a Spanish attack once again. All of this is playing out in real time over here on the right-hand side, guys. A play forward. A quick touch right now. It'll be played backwards here again. Actually, run backwards here again. Lamine Yamal lays that with the left foot. That's not a very good pass. And instead, it's stolen instead by Portugal. So Portugal comes up with the steal. Back line right now. Looks like Vega has it here. Vega to the right. Passes this to Diaz. And Ruben Diaz plays it forward now. João Cancelo. Cancelo, con permiso. Cancelo a Diaz. Diaz gives to Vega. Far side here. Back to Diaz, and now Portugal going to take their time with possession. It's going to be one of those games, guys. The ball has been booted up the pitch here. Great pass to find Mendes. Unfortunately, Mendes too slow. Was not expecting the pass, although it was a good one. And he got there. As a matter of fact, he got there in time, got a terrible first touch on the ball, and knocked it out of play. So, Pedro Porro to throw this one in for España. Porro plays this forward, and it looks like Dani Olmo to the middle. It goes back now, and Dani Olmo is on the run. Spain playing in the wrong direction here. And it looks like a throw-in now for Portugal. Dangerous throw-in for Portugal as they approach the attacking third. Looked like Spain wanted to play backwards, but there were too many Portuguese players in the area, dude. Why would you play that way? Dangerous play backwards. Chat, welcome. Shout out to Freedom Boom. What up, brother? How you doing? Here's a throw-in into the box for Portugal. It's going to be met with a head and then popped away here this time. Looks like Oyarzabal and España looking to make a run. Top of the screen right now. It's at the feet of Alex Baena. Baena to the middle here. It's now Dani Olmo. Olmo looks to the right, decides he's not going to make the pass. He'll dribble for a moment. Stutter step. Played wide on the right-hand side. Porro gives to Olmo. Gives to Cubarsí. Vamos a ver. Out to the right side, Hernandez. Rodri, Hernandez. Rodri, Cubarsí. Cubarsí brings it up right now in the center circle. He's going to trot this one backwards a little bit. Rodri, Cubarsí again. All right. So chill play. We're 6 minutes into it. Look, Not every game will be as exciting as Mexico versus England. That was honestly just an absolute treat to watch. That was the most fun soccer game of this World Cup. Even better than Spain's game, even better than Argentina's game versus Cape Verde, which was surprisingly good. But a fantastic showing yesterday. Brilliant pass from the south to the North Pole right here. Portugal, after switching the attack, a shot goes up and a shot will miss. Letting this fly right here, an absolute rip for Cancelo. Hit that true, struck that well. I think someone might have gotten a piece of it. Did he touch that? He might have touched that. They're saying no, so it's a goal kick. Play on. Yeah, guys, yesterday's game was so good. Yesterday's game was so much fun. If this game is half as fun as yesterday's game was, it's still going to be a really good match here. That game had a little bit of everything. Little red card action, lots of yellow card action, couple penalty kicks, tons of corner kicks, lots of free kicks, little drama, little pushing, little shoving. You know what I mean? Little adversity there. A chance to come back. All of it. All of it. England versus Mexico graphic at the bottom left. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Wow, we're 7 minutes into this one, though, so not too much. Beautiful pass forward. A chance for Spain! And it goes wide. Thank you, guys. Septic Nerve, I appreciate the update there. Let me go ahead and fix this for you guys. Boom. There you go. My bad, guys. We forgive you, says Electric Divergent. Portugal and Spain down below. You can see the graphics here. All of the players. Oyarzabal up front, Baena on this side. On the other side, you can see the attacking formations and the clubs. Not just that, guys. All of this is going to rotate with the stats we talked about during the pregame. Thank you for the heads up out there in the chat. User, appreciate you. B. Johnson, thank you. Bishop, damn near all Latin countries got him. Here's a good cross into the backs for, I don't know what a backs is, but into the box here for Felix. Felix, pump fake north on your screen of the box, and there's a good play in right now, cut out by Spain. Looks like it should be a corner kick. Corner kick coming up for Portugal now. DJ Gene, cheers. I did, Noel. I fixed it. Cheers. I got you guys. Thank you all for letting me know. Looks like Adan Tapia. Hola, señoras y señores. ¿Sabe? Quiero saber, por curioso, si tenemos a alguien aquí en este chat que vienes del país de España. Si hay alguien en el chat de España, por favor, avísanme. Dime de dónde está mirando este partido. Aquí viene Portugal con un tiro de esquina. The kick is up. This is going to be cleared out by Spain, and a shot going to be blocked again by Spain. Portugal plays all the way back to Costa. Shout out to Sylvain Kings. What's going on? Savage says, yo, ho, ho. Water same here, says Daryl. Trying to get, I see you. Tapia, appreciate you. Come on, Spain, says Sean. Here's a kick up the pitch right now, and this is going to be Spain getting rid of the danger. I miss the days of Iker Casillas. I miss the days of Casillas. Another good game, folks. Another good game indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Portugal, top of the screen. We'll try to play this to the top of the box. It's going to take a ricochet off a Spanish defender, but Portugal will continue to attack. It's played wide here for Portugal. Looks like Neves will play this wide to Pedro Neto. Neto gives it back here, and now will play out to the middle of the pitch. Here comes Diaz, Ruben Diaz, looking to the left, has help right there, decides to play this out to Nuno Mendes. Mendes plays it right again, Vitinha. Plays it up to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes trying to thread this one out, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. Somehow, Portugal is going to shove a player over here, so it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul, and it looks like Pedro Porro will draw it. And Spain plays it back to the keeper. Okay, so Spain has the ball. It's going to be played up the middle of the pitch. It's a pretty good pass, actually. Dani Olmo with the ball. He lays this back. Another pass to the left-hand side. This one's cut out. There's a great job right here by Bruno Fernandes. Forward to Ronaldo. No. Will shoot, and a save by Simon. So Simon with a save there against Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be a corner kick now for Spain. Here we go, corner kick. Don't know what Ronaldo is saying there, but he seems eager to find the back of the net. Ronaldo had that shot saved by Simon. Don Simon, says Joe Romero. Was holding my breath so long I almost passed out, said Septic Nerve. Corner kick is up. It's low. It's going to be cleared out quickly there by the defense. Oyarzabal actually is the one who got his head to it first for Spain. Portugal on the corner kick. Looks like a handball here. The official says, well, you still got it, so play on. Looks like they'll lose that possession. And now Spain comes up with it again. So Spain, Olmo, back again. Left, right, left side to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it up to Baena. Baena back to Laporte. Laporte goes to the right-hand side. They've got space over here. Cubarsí running up the pitch. It's a pass not to Cubarsí, but to Yamal. Yamal getting pulled on right there. He wanted the call from the ref. Not going to get the call from the ref. Played to the left-hand side. Marc Cucurella pressed up forward again. Cucurella plays it back. Plays it back. Looks like Hernandez might be getting that touch. Here is Cubarsí. Cubarsí con el balón. He crosses midfield right now, guys. He'll play this shortly up, and Yamal gives it back. Here's the through ball. That'll be intercepted instead by Mendes. So Nuno Mendes does a good job of reading the play. Simple play right there. Might have worked against some of the other nations. Not going to work against Portugal. Spain does have possession again. And the engine room is cranking for both teams. Just doesn't seem to be much outside of there. This ball will be played back towards the top of the box, and he'll kick this one and sky that. Terrible shot from Alex Baena, and we get a goal kick now for Portugal. Can't wait to see the crowd at this game, says Bishop. Okay. I live in a small town, which is there are much Portuguese people. That's why I'm rooting for Portugal, says Cowboy Bill. What up, Cowboy Bill? Sweep, says June. What's going on? Sylvain King's in the chat. Here's Cucurella cutting out a dangerous pass that was intended for a Portuguese attacker. Looks like that pass was supposed to get to Pedro Neto, but instead it found Spain. So Spain will bring the ball up. We're approaching the 15-minute mark. This will be played out to the left-hand side by Rodri Hernandez. Hernandez, the team captain here, plays this to the middle to Pedri. Pedri plays it to Cubarsí. Cubarsí to the right to Porro. Porro, Cubarsí. Cubarsí up to Pedri. And Pedri lays it off to the captain again. Hernandez forward. Quick touch here on the left side. Maybe Baena gets a touch. It's actually, looks like, Pedri. Lots of movement here. Still, the ball staying in the middle of the pitch. We're seeing a lot of, Spain control the possession here. And very true to the stats that you're going to see scrolling by here in just a second. They are maintaining possession. They are completing a ton of passes. But none of that really matters. And this is a pass that's going to be cut out right now by Portugal. Portugal playing with it here. It's Portugal Felix. João Felix lets this one go backwards, and it's going to be controlled by Vega. Vega at the bottom of the screen. Nice cut. Ooh, nice move by Vega. He stays on his feet, plays wide to Bruno Fernandes. Gives this to Vega, who's in the box, and a chance will be taken away by Simon, the goalkeeper. Well done by España's keeper to win the ball back as needed. What a beautiful pass. Yamal is on the run, sneaks in behind the defense, shoots, cannot score. Another shot, swatted away again. What a save. Oh my goodness, Costa with two insane saves for Portugal. Wow. Okay. So he saves to the right. Boom. Saves to the left. Boom. Crisscross. Boom. Boom. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Portugal, real smooth, yeah. Seriously, really good saves right there for Portugal. Fingertip saves left and right. That was wild. Corner kick for Spain. Corner kick for Spain. Now it's starting to heat up. The first save was good. The second save was great. There's the corner kick cleared out by Portugal again. Yamal gonna wind this one up. About to, Cucurella crosses this one, and there is nobody in the box. Cucurella had the right idea. Lamine Yamal back to the post, and Yamal can't get it again. And Lamine Yamal offsides, can't get to that ball in time, so it's a throw-in for Portugal. A very good attack by Spain right there. That's it, man. Cha-cha, real smooth now. Turn it up. We're all here to have some fun. Cheers to you. Happy Red Bull. Linnell Davis, cheers, brother. Appreciate you, man. Mike Allison says Spain. Irish says glad Mexico out. Sincerely, Santa Cruz, California. That looks really open, says Swaggy McNolegs. I didn't buy a shirt for random teams I cheer for. Excuse me, totally misread that country. She says, I don't buy a shirt for random teams I cheer for. I'm with the U.S. Alrighty, folks, Spain on defense. Here's a boot up the pitch now from Diego Costa. Costa gonna lose it to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it to the middle. Hernandez. Rodri plays this wide to Baena. Baena, top of the screen right now, looks to Cucurella, who says, give me the ball here. Cucurella does get there first. It's going to be cut out, though, by Portugal. Portugal earns a free kick now. Bad challenge here, and a free kick is given. Looks like to Cancelo. Actually, that could be Pedro Neto. Yeah, that's Neto. Neto had his legs taken out by Baena. Ooh, had to slide underneath those cleats. That was close. 50-50 game. Says 32-11 Colorado. Sylvain King says everyone spams Spain. Ian Bustamante says Yamal is going to get one here soon. We'll see. We will see. Can you shout out Melanita? She loves your stream. Shout out to Melanita. PNDRMRE. All right, folks. Looks like Spain will win the ball back in their own defensive third. Here comes a run to the top of the screen again. Spain really is controlling possession well. They will lose possession, curse of the commentator. And looks like Pedri will have to chase down Cancelo. He will not win that chase down. And, ooh, maybe someone else will. Nope, Portugal still has it. Portugal, back line. It's played on the back line now. Looks like a run coming up for Vitinha. Vitinha plays left, and then it goes back again. Neves gives to Mendes. Mendes plays to Vega. Vega wide again to Neves, and João Neves looks back. Here's Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo is close by. There's the pass to him. He gets a quick touch. He plays this wide to Mendes. Mendes, Vitinha, back to Mendes. Mendes looking for number 7. He is marked well by the defense of Spain. Spain has that number circled and dotted and starred. Number 7 is not going to get a chance today. Cristiano Ronaldo is on lockdown here at the moment. It is still Portugal with possession as we cross the 20-minute mark. Played up at the top and played into the middle. Bruno, here's a good pass and a shot coming in off the left leg, but it is going to be the offsides flag that goes up before anything dangerous happens, so it's going to be a free kick. Anyways, para España. Shout out to Xavier Mora. Let's go both teams, says John Andrew. Okay. Come on, Ronaldo. Let's see some already. Oh, no, not offside, says Optunic. Alrighty, folks, you can see that Spain is approaching the mid-pitch right now, midfield here. They'll play this one towards the right-hand side, and it goes back and forth as they cross the midfield line. So an attack for Olmo. Olmo plays it up right now. Back to Olmo it goes. Olmo into the center right now. Pedri to Danny Olmo. Olmo tries to thread the needle here. It goes wide to Cucurella, who's pressed up at the high box right now. Backs to Olmo. One more. And a pass forward. Oyarzabal maybe? No, it looks like Alex Baena. Baena plays to Hernandez. Hernandez plays back to, looks like this time Pedri. Pedri plays this to Laporte. What are they going to do? Laporte stuck in this corner. Ooh, someone absolutely had their feet taken out from under him. The official blows the whistle. Alex Baena has earned a free kick for Spain. And here we go. Vincent, what is the most intense match? Honestly, dude, probably last night's game. Last night's game between Mexico and England was insane. Also, Game 6. I'd probably say Game 6 of OKC San Antonio. The Game 5. It was Game 6. I don't know. An amazing series there for the Spurs and the Thunder, but not the point of today's commentary, folks. It is Spain with the ball. Very close to attacking area here. They are in the attacking third, looking to get this into the box. The kick is up. The free kick will be headed away by Portugal. A shot going in. It's going to take a bounce off of a Spanish leg, and it looks like it will be a goal kick. Okay, guys, goal kick. Goal kick. Yeah, but England won with 10 players, says Irish. So did United States. England won with 10 players, but they were already up 2-1 when that card happened. Altitude Jude won us the game, says Septic Nerve. Valid answers, says Jason. Good afternoon to Gary. What's up, Gary? How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a hydration break. The first hydration break of today's contest. The first hydration break of today's contest. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to today's live stream. My name is Mario. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with y'all today. We've got a goal, man, to get to 144 point. Honestly, we're going to try to get to 145 if we can today, but that means we've got a long way to go. We'd need to pick up probably about another 250 subscribers on this stream, and then for tonight's game with Team United States, we'll need to try to get another 250. But let's see if we can get this up to 144.7. I don't know. That's 225 more subscribers. I actually don't even know how many people we've got watching. This may not be the stream for it. Yeah, we got 2,000 people in here. That's okay. If we had 10% of you guys not currently subscribed and 10% of you guys subscribed, that would hit us our goal. But I'm not going to beg for subscribers. We're going to earn them here today. Let's effing goal, says Chop Top. Guys, we do have another game today. We do have another game today. It is going to be USA and Belgium. Bruh, are you ready for that game? Are you ready for USA and Belgium? Because that is going to be cinema. And just curious here, guys. Type Y for yes or N for no. Did USA rig the cup? Ooh, I'm opening a can of worms here, guys. Y for yes, N for no. Did USA just rig the cup? Because it is very interesting, I will say, as an American who's rooting for Team USA, it is interesting that this really does not happen. Once the red card was administered, it is one thing, right, to say, you know what? Okay, we screwed up. We'll try to find a way to fix it. But was that the way to fix it? Was that the way to fix it? Or is it a bigger issue? A more systemic issue? I'll be honest. I haven't really sat or settled on is it right or is it wrong. I just know that it has made me feel some kind of way. And that in and of itself is enough to bring up the conversation. But anyways, well then, you guys have fun in the chat with that. This game is back on. The hydration break is over. And this should be fun. All right, guys, here we go. Portugal on the attack. Cubarsí going to cut this out and play it towards the middle. Simon has it in the box. Simon with the ball right now. It's at the penalty spot. Simon looks to the right. He'll play to the right. It's coming out with Porro. Porro brings it up the pitch, plays this one wide. And on the sprint right now, oops, looks like this is Porro. Porro. He plays to Yamal. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in now awarded to Spain. Porro to throw it in once more. We'll see. We shall see. Porro to the left. It's thrown in. Cubarsí with it here. Dangerous pass towards the middle. It's going to go all the way back now to Simon once again. All right, folks, here we go. This is also, you know, in regards to that suspension, now if Balogun comes back and he's trash, it's going to be very interesting too. I hope Balogun actually shows up. I mean, if he's going to be given this pass, he better score a goal today. Nah, mean, Jelly Bean? Nah, mean, Jelly Bean? All right, folks. There's the throw-in. This is going to be headed back towards the middle of the pitch. And it looks like Portugal going to get a quick touch right now. Control as well. Bruno Fernandes al centro. Fernandes to Vitinha. Vitinha switches the play. He goes wide to Cancelo. Cancelo, Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays to Neto. Neto approaches the box, gives back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gives it back. And then we go all the way back now to Ruben Diaz. Diaz plays to Vitinha. Vitinha to the left-hand side. This is the man you should be worried about, or at least one of them. Vitinha gives to Fernandes. Fernandes back to Vega. And Vega back again. Diaz. Ruben Diaz with it here. To the right-hand side, folks. Here we go. Neto. Neto centers it to Neves. Neves tries the L1, R1 or the L2, R2 controls right there. What a good pass, but looks like Portugal was able to read that, and it looks like Portugal steals it back. Spain, for a brief moment, looked like they were going to get inside the attack box, unable to do so. Portugal now outside their own box here will play it up from the back line. Looks like another chance, and this is booted way up the pitch to Neto. Looks like a foul now and a free kick. Are they giving this free kick to Spain? They are. The official blows the whistle against Neto. I really don't understand why. It's a good chest trap. I didn't see anything there, but okay. All right, guys. Here we go. We are approaching the 30-minute mark. Olmo plays it wide to the right-hand side. Yamal plays this into the middle. Here's a chance for Porro, and it looks like a corner kick for Spain again. Porro tried to cross this into the box across the face of goal. Tackle was made right there by Mendes of Portugal, and Spain has been awarded a corner kick. Gote Tosen, cheers, man. Appreciate you, sir. We'll earn them, man. We'll earn them as time goes on, right? If I can't keep you entertained, I can't ask you to subscribe. But if I do keep you entertained, that's the only trade-off we ask for. Spain, dangerous play, save the header. No! What a shot and what a save with the leg. Looks like a shot from deep range goes in. Would have been offsides. He saves this with a sliding play on the leg, guys. Did not use his hands. Used the other parts of his body to make the play. Great goalkeeping there. And the offside flag eventually goes up. Spain going to miss out on their attack here. Looks like a whistle and a free kick as Cristiano Ronaldo gets knocked over. An incredible keeper performance, says Septic. Let's see. Almost, says Kevin. Also, can Spain win so I don't look dumb, says Pixel. All right, guys, I see y'all in the chat. Irish says Norway. How many in attendance from India? Improvement. You know, that's really funny that you ask that because I don't know just yet how many people from India, but I can tell you that in the last week, 3% of the 1.7 million views on this channel have come from India. That is 51,000 views this past week. 51,000 views this past week from India. Here's a play to the right-hand side, maybe a chance for Spain to get there. They do run that pretty hard, and it looks like it's not going to be hard enough. Portugal ends up getting this ball back into the attacking half for themselves, but it is going to be Spain collecting here. Yeah, guys, over 100,000 here. About 7% of the views this past week have come from Bangladesh, 5% from Canada, 4% from Nigeria, and another 4% from Kenya, 3% from Ghana, and 3% from India, 3% from the UK as well. Love it, man. Global, international impact right now. Folks, this kick goes up the pitch. Looks like Spain continuing to try to put this into that box against Portugal. Portugal from the back line plays this to the middle of the pitch. Looks like they've got possession for briefly here. Man, Spain over the ball is looking very sharp. Portugal struggling here. Portugal struggling here to really get a whole lot of action. Both teams have had 2 corner kicks, but it does not feel like Portugal has been controlling the pace. This has felt more Spain's speed. Cubarsí with the ball. Cubarsí plays this back. Here's a play towards the middle for Spain. Pedri goes wide here to Porro. Pedro Porro plays this to Yamal. Yamal at the south flank. Yamal, bottom of the screen, plays it in the middle to Olmo. Cross the face of goal! And sleeping on it, Oyarzabal puts his hands on his face thinking, damn, that was my chance. And it sure was, buddy. It sure was. Well, chance not taken here. Spain does have the ball once more. Here's a play to the top of the screen. Baena looking to get in to a good attacking position. This might be Hernandez. It's played back to Cubarsí. Cubarsí goes back again, and looks like it is Alex Baena. Baena crosses this, back post. Not anybody there. Touched by Porro. Porro plays it back, and looks like it's one more backwards pass by Pedri. This is switched to Oyarzabal. Let's see what he can do. Does nothing but give it back. Maybe a chance to shoot here? No. Here we go, back line for Porro. No. Yamal centers this. Deep range chance. Also, again, not going to work. Lamine Yamal tries to get inside the box. Very predictable. Yamal with a clean tackle here, but the official blows the whistle. Yamal laughing about it, braces and all. 18 years old, man. 18 years old. That was a clean tackle, ref. Clean tackle, ref. NFL training camps open soon, says Dominic Massi. Fact, sir. Played all the way back here, guys. Looks like Portugal's on the back line, and pressure coming in here from Dani Olmo. Looks like Dani Olmo forces a bad pass and a throw-in now for Spain. So Spain will throw this in the attacking half. They do play it backwards, however. Spain, one more opportunity. Cubarsí al centro, and now forward. Pedri goes wide again to Cubarsí. Cubarsí con el balón. Cubarsí a la derecha. Plays this right. Out wide to Porro. Porro plays it back. Cubarsí. Laporte. Laporte. Cubarsí. And he'll bring this up. Tries to play this all the way to Oyarzabal. And it looks like Portugal's Costa will wrap this up. All right, guys. Olmo almost picks off that ball. Played out to the wide side once more. Portugal con el balón. Portugal plays this forward, but there is Spain to win back possession. A throw-in again for Spain. And this possession battle is slowly being pushed in favor of Spain. Big time, though. Spain in the attacking area. Played to the middle for Spain. Pedri, top of the box, chance to shoot. No. This is now a possible counterattack now for Portugal. Portugal, no counter there. Takes too much time, gives Spain's defense a chance to reset. And Cristiano Ronaldo has to play it back to his back line. There's the pass up to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets the ball towards the middle of the field, plays that one wide. Nice footwork here. That is Felix. Felix plays this one to Vitinha. Vitinha goes out one more. Cristiano Ronaldo is open at that back post. Time to pass it to him is gone. He was wide open at that back post. Slow read on the pitch right now. Here's a chance to the back post and a chance now. Saved! A diving save there. Cristiano Ronaldo tried to shoot that one over his head. Tried to shoot that backwards over his head. That was a good play, man. The header back across the face of goal. Cristiano Ronaldo tried a very interesting kick, and what a diving save by Simon to get there. Nice leap. That's a still image right there to say I saved the shot against Ronaldo in a World Cup match. What a diving save. We've now seen two highlight reel saves for both keepers today. Ronaldo denied. Hello, chat, says Freddie Morales. Mr. Mojo says Spain going to score. Lawnman 2 drops the Spanish logos. Hayful says CR7. This dude is just laying down on the pitch, showing off his socks. Looks like, anybody ever seen that episode of South Park? Where it's like the BP oil spill guys on the carpet. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's kind of what it looked like down there. Okay, so play has stopped, guys. And interestingly enough, I thought we already had our water break. But now it looks like, oh, damn, dude. My boy did absolutely run into that wall. João Felix ran right into that wall and dropped that shoulder. His face is frozen like a statue, says Mr. Mojo. That's it. That's the beat to Funky Town. Won't you take me down to Funky Town? Jason says +8, possibly. The right move was to voluntarily bench Balogun and ask that the red card be enforced like any other team. Then win. Instant heroes, says Paul. I also, Paul, I do think that in this situation, taking the high road makes sense. But at the same time, the argument is valid that the red card should not have happened in the first place. So I see both sides of it. I just don't think that the way it was handled was right by the American team. I also think that it would be, maybe even don't even start him. Let Gio Reyna play 70 minutes and then play Balogun. That's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. All right, guys, we're about 40 minutes into this game. Still have not seen the opening. There is the big kick up the pitch. What a pass. My gosh. And here comes a chance now. Looks like this is going to be cut out. They only cry about it because it's a U.S. player. Ronaldo had 2-game suspension on hold to play this game, but no one cried about it. They just hate the U.S. I do understand the Ronaldo situation. I thought it was a 3-game suspension chopped down to 1. I think there was something about that. You're not wrong, Doug. You're not wrong. But it does feel like we're just kind of making up rules as we go now, right? Not wrong about that. Is it Doug or is it Doe? The Doe Soldier, 37-44. Yes, Gio needs more time. I mean, I like Gio. Or it could have been Ricardo Pepi too, man. Honestly, the difference between Balogun and Ricardo Pepi isn't like, oh, Balogun is Leo Messi, It's Doe, says Diane. Anyways, all right, folks, here we go. Corner kick has been awarded to Portugal. We got 5 minutes left in the first half here. There's the play. It's top of the box. This is played inside the box. A shot, deflection, doink! Off the woodwork! Doink off the crossbar. Would have been a goal if it wasn't for the Spanish getting in the way. A shot coming in from Mendez. Had some heat behind it. This was a rip and had to be deflected by Spain. Got doinked off the post. What a play defensively. The doink in Dallas, says Leola Gonzalez. All right, folks, here we go. The throw in. This one into the box. Chest. Looks like actually a foul. Cubarsi is down on the ground right now. The official wants to throw in again. Looks like he had tried to stop the play. Daryl says, well, in the end, you got to win or it doesn't even matter. Fact, Daryl. Throw in coming in right now. It'll be thrown in backwards now from Portugal. About 3 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. There's a play to Olmo. Dangerous outside the box. Lamine Yamal breaks through the defense, splits through the defense. He's on the run. Continues to play this. And unfortunately, bad pass. Could not get it in front of the runner. Couldn't lead the runner there. Spain has an opportunity, though. Spain in the attacking half. They've got guys committed. Here is Yamal now back to his feet. Yamal looks like going to lose his footing. Yamal loses his footing, and Portugal wraps this up. FIFA living up to its rep. Money and power call the shots. Big money keeping us excited, says FIFA. Team Portugal, says Jonathan. Ronaldo, we need you, says Hayful. Hey, guys, if y'all are watching right now, wherever you are watching from, if you're in Kenya or you are in Bangladesh, do me a favor. Leave a comment. It could be in your native language. Let's flood the comment area today without spamming, please. Let's try to flood this comment area. Would love to see first-time commenters in today's chat today. And I know I said the word today twice in the same sentence, and that's not structurally sound, but that doesn't matter. I think you guys know what I mean. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball. He plays it back. And it goes to the right-hand side. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's live stream. Looks like Gat Squash saying I'm new. What's up, Gat? Gat's in the chat. All righty, folks. Portugal with possession. Portugal looks to the left. Bidi Bidi Bum Bum, Spain, maybe. Bida Dabala, Spain. Reading a couple of these right now. Bro, Bangladesh used to have the best beats in the 2000s. Ooh. Oh, fighting for the ball right now. Portugal looks like they will win it. Run off the ball here. Not going to find the running man. This is going to be a switch of attack looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. But Simon will intercept right now. Welcome to all the newbies, man. There we go. Greetings from Poland. You see, we got our friends in Poland right now. Cheers to you, Stanley. I love it. See, that's exactly what we're looking for, guys. I'm going to get up on my feet. Halftime is right around the corner. Good morning, Clint. Welcome in. I see y'all in this chat. Folks, Spain and Portugal fighting right now. This is going to be switched to the top of the screen. Alex Baena. Baena, Cubarsi. Cubarsi to Olmo. Olmo goes back again to Laporte. Laporte plays it forward. They've got space right now to operate. Danny plays this. Here's Oyarzabal to Danny. No, they dispara, coño, alguien. Here's the shot. No, joder. Missed shot right there, guys. Let's add some extra time. We are getting a +6 now. Terrible shot from Rodrigo. Sent that over the top. Belgium is cooked, says Mr. Mojo. Danilo, welcome in. We've got SC Alaska, South Africa in the chat. Hello from the Philippines. Welcome in. Leo says Portugal. Jamaica's in the chat. Yo, we do have a lot of Jamaican watchers. I think it was like 4% of the entire view time. Tens of thousands of hours, guys. Shout out to Jamaica. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all being here for real, for real. Real, no real. I see you guys. All right, let's go. Viva la France. I love oxtail. I do like rabo también. ¿A quién no le gusta un rabo? All right, folks, here's Portugal. Beautiful pass, Cristiano Ronaldo. No! Intercepted again by Simon inside the box for Spain. Spain rolls it out once more. It's been all Spain all the way as far as possession. At least it feels that way. Neves trying to get the ball back right now from Hernandez. Looks like Rodri plays to the middle again. Played wide here to Olmo. Olmo plays to Porro. Porro boots this forward to Yamal inside the box. Beautiful first touch and an absolutely terrible shot. Flag went up for offsides anyways, so what a good first touch for Lamine Yamal. I don't know how he botched that shot so bad, though. Offsides either way wouldn't have made a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching, we do trivia on this channel during our halftime breaks. Don't go anywhere. We will do our halftime trivia quiz for Spain and Portugal. And looks like the officials have blown the whistle here. A free kick awarded to Spain. Stepped on the back of the ankles there. Dani Olmo hits the deck. Dangerous, dangerous set piece coming up. Free kick now for España. España. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. ¿Quién puedes hoy? España y Portugal. Red card, says Stoffel. Maybe. +6, says Tommy Braskett. +6 indeed, Tommy. +6 indeed. Seattle 12s and Sounders fans will bring the noise today. Ain't no time to bleed, says Cowboy Bill. Let's see if we get the first goal of the day here, guys. The set piece coming in for Spain. It's to the back post. It is going to be controlled. Maybe a shot, and it's going to be deflected again. But the official blows the whistle for a foul. And so, looks like no corner kick. It's going to be a free kick now for Portugal. Insert using vosotros here. All red cards should be reversed, says Roto. A la vida Ronaldo. Pasta bras for 20. It's 3 in the morning, says Stuart. Stuart, welcome in. Where's everyone watching from? We've got Mr. Asimdon. Mr. Asimdon. Welcome, Mr. Asimdon. Appreciate you being in this chat, my friend. Hazer420 also with us. Johnny Pilot, come on, from England. I see you rooting for Portugal out there. Pushing the back, maybe a chance for Spain? No, stolen back by Portugal once more. Portugal wins the ball in a safe area here. Can they move the ball up the field? Looks like it's going to be controlled here for Portugal. No pressure from João Neves. Neves going to walk the ball up the pitch. Michigan, Birmingham, Canada, Kansas City, Tennessee. I see you guys. From Barat, Texas, Plano, what's up, man? Nova Scotia. Vivian also in San Antonio, Texas. In case you guys are wondering, I am live in San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo City, the Riverwalk City, that 2-1-0. You know how it goes. The countdown. Go Spurs, go. España con el balón. España buscando. No encuentra. 1 minute here left to play. This game not nearly as exciting as yesterday's game with Mexico and England. That game was an absolute brawl between both sides. This seems a lot more cordial and polite, with the officials not letting any kind of contact really go unchecked. A lot of stop and go in this game. We've seen tons of free kicks and fouls. I mean, that's definitely a pull on the arm there. 30 seconds here left to go. Looks like a penalty shootout kind of game. Just saying, it kind of does, Terry O'Wings. Gulf Shores, Alabama, says the Cave Woman. It was amazing, says Maggie Richard. It really was. It is still 0-0, Diane. That's okay. The world is right here in this chat, says Chinbeya. It really is. Welcome to anywhere, wherever you are watching from. If you are in Africa, welcome. If you are in Asia, welcome. If you are in Europe, welcome. South America, welcome. Australia, Oceania, welcome. North America, welcome. Whistle comes in, guys. This is going to take us to halftime. So after the first 45 minutes, we will finish the first half scoreless. The good news is we'll have another 45 minutes to maybe see a couple of goals. In the meantime, though, let's do something here a little entertaining. Let's see if we can't keep you guys engaged here. It is halftime, and we love to do our halftime trivia quiz. Guys, I'm going to let this count down or count up. When it says 60, that is when halftime will be over, but we'll reset that in a minute. Let's start with question number 1, guys. Who did Portugal face in their first match of this World Cup? Was it Colombia, Congo, or Uzbekistan? Portugal fans, did y'all watch this entire World Cup? Or are you just checking in now? Do we have real Portuguese fans, or are these fair weather fans? The correct answer was DR Congo, and they drew. It was a draw, which is what allowed DR Congo to advance to the knockout rounds, where England did take care of DR Congo. That was to be expected, but still a valiant effort from the Congo to keep Portugal out of their goal. All right, guys, question number 2. What famous dance and music style comes from Spain? Is it salsa, tango, or flamenco? Which famous dance and music style comes from Spain? A, B, and C. Kevin says tango. Metal says salsa. Nicholas says mamba. Couple people with the correct answer. It is flamenco, guys. You know the with those, right? Dun 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 dun. You know, flamenco. Beautiful, beautiful style of dance, by the way. Anyways, tango was born in Argentina, guys. Next question here. Which Portuguese player is now the only player in history to score in 6 different World Cups? Ronaldo, Leao, or Cancelo? Which Portuguese player just became the only player ever in history to have not played in 6 different World Cups, but to have actually scored in 6 different World Cups? That player is Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, and while a lot of people will say that Lionel Messi is the greatest of all time, I will say Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest Portuguese player of all time. All right, y'all. Which player has made the most appearances for Spain's men's national team? Was it Sergio Busquets, Xavi, or Sergio Ramos? Who has made the most appearances for Spain's men's national soccer team? What do you know? Pedro Pascal? No, it is Sergio Ramos. Guys, well done. You guys know this. You guys get it. Sergio Ramos. You guys are doing really well in this trivia quiz. Okay. Well, don't get too comfortable. We started with the easy questions here, guys. We've got the first 4 out of the way. Let's turn it up a little bit here. What is Portugal's best finish at a FIFA World Cup? Is it 2nd place, 3rd place, or 4th place? Portugal's best finish in a World Cup. What do you know? 2nd, 3rd, or 4th? The correct answer is 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, Portugal finished 3rd in the World Cup. That was actually back in 1966. So it's been a while. Their next best finish was back in 2006. After that, they finished 4th at that time. But it's been a long time. All right, folks, next question. Who is the all-time leading goal scorer for Spain's men's national team? Is it Fernando Torres, Andres Iniesta, or David Villa? A, B, or C? I'll give you a hint. This player went on to play in MLS after retiring from European football. The answer is David Villa. Mr. Villa, all-time goal scorer here, 59 goals recorded for Spain between the years of 2005 and 2017. He is ahead of Fernando Torres and other great strikers, but he was their key striker during the golden era. All right, folks, what is Portuguese footballer Rafael Leao's rapper name? Is it RL17, Way 45, or Leao Mode? What is his nickname? A, B, or C? Got it, fools, says Mr. Mojo. The answer, Way 45. Good job, guys. Good job. Some of y'all knew this one, interestingly enough. Could have been a random guess, y'all grasping for straws, but the answer is Way 45, and in case you didn't know, he's got music out right now. All right, folks, I got 3 more for you. Which Spanish midfielder was named Euro 2024 Player of the Tournament? This was legit just 2 years ago, guys. Was it Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, or Rodri, who was named the Spanish Player of the Tournament? The Euro Player of the Tournament. Mr. Asimdon, the answer is Rodri. Rodri is the best. He says A is a better name. Pedri is a better single name than Rodri, I suppose. If you say so. Well done, Swaggy McNolegs. The question mark was there. Rodro says, I don't watch Euro. That's okay, guys. We're just doing some random stuff. I got 2 more questions here for you guys. Which of these Portuguese cities is CR7 Museum located? There is a museum for Cristiano Ronaldo. Is it in Lisbon, Funchal, or Braga? And I don't speak Portuguese, but where is the Cristiano Ronaldo Museum located? A, B, or C? You know, it's funny, my sister was just in Portugal. And there it is, guys. The correct answer is Bravo. The correct answer is Bravo. And I didn't realize that there was a whole museum. By the way, that is like the absolute... That bronze statue is almost as bad as Dwayne Wade's statue. That is bad, bro. Final question. You guys know the answer to this one. Which Spanish defender dated Shakira for a long time? Famously dated Shakira. Was it Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, or Cesar Azpilicueta? Which one of these 3 players dated Shakira? A lot of you guys checking in and know the answer. It was Piqué. And yeah, he sure did. He screwed it all up. But, you know, whatever, to each his own. Hips don't lie, bro, says Bishop. Sorry, Piqué, says Pablo. All right, y'all. How did you do on the trivia quiz? How did you guys do on this trivia quiz? Guess the final score line. Let's see. Shakira loves football. 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Hit the like button, says Cheryl's. Let's see. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10. All right, guys. Y'all did okay out here. DJ Jean got 8 out of 10. Xiao Man said, meh, I did all right. 0 out of 0. Penalties. Okay. All right, guys. Kay Killen says, you're welcome. Kay Killen, cheers to you, man. Host, one team. Which one team will you support, Spain or Portugal? Neither for me, man. You don't have to call me host, man. My name is Mario. Mario, if that helps you out there. I will be your host for the rest of this game as long as you guys stick around here. Sometimes people forget Super Mario. If that helps you remember what's going on, my friend. I'm rooting for Team United States in this World Cup. Spain, we'll see what they can do. Portugal, we'll see what they can do. For the legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo, would be cool to see him get all the way down. I think it would actually be awesome to have a Ronaldo versus Messi World Cup finals. I don't think that's going to happen. I think, honestly, I think it might end here, if I'm being honest. But if it goes to penalty kicks, I would actually lean towards Portugal. I don't think Spain has the bench depth right now. Apparently there are some injuries. And when they start making the substitutions here, it won't be what they need for a penalty shootout. So if it goes to penalties, I'm leaning Portugal. But I think if we can, even in extra time, I think Spain should be able to finish this game, even if it's just by 1 goal. Yeah, man, I don't really have a dog in this fight. Go Team USA. I'm ready for the next game. Cheers to you, Clicks Edits. He says, how you doing, man? Long time no talk. So I stopped watching, but I'm back, he says. Good, man. Welcome back, Clicks Edits. Let's see. Échenle ganas. España, dices Genaro. Genaro, España. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver si España puede hacer lo que necesitan hacer. Sergio Mario, says Syntax. Tito Bogart says Mario sounds like a Portuguese name. I mean, I know a German named Mario Götze who scored the winning World Cup goal for Team Germany. I know Mario, Super Mario, who's an Italian plumber. There's also Mario Balotelli from Italy, you know? Anyways, doesn't matter. No, sorry, it's Rodri. Let's see what's up. Arriba con España, señor. Bienvenidos, glass in shot. What's going on? Mario Balotelli, there you go. I know an Irish Mario, says Septic. Spain will win 1-0. I think it might be Mario Andretti. That's another one. Of course, Mario Andretti. Mario Lopez, saved by the bell. Also, yes. Diego Maradona, nice try. Nice try on that one. I'm so excited for Team USA, says Ashley. Me too. Me too. Interesting tie. Is it roses? 6 out of 10. I don't know, dude. I think these might be like marigolds or something. My wife picked this one out. It's all game. This is it, man. This is it. Mario Mangione. Mario Mangione. Guess it's better than being Luigi Mangione right now. Woo. Anyways, let's not open up that can of worms, shall we? Second half about to get started in about 3 minutes. I'm going to reset this timer, guys. I did say at the start of the trivia quiz that when it said 60 minutes at the top, it would be the end of halftime. Let's reset this. We'll start that in just a moment. That's me, sir. That is me, Mario Sanchez. That's soy yo. Soy yo. Mbappe versus CR7. Messi versus Ronaldo. Ronaldo versus Haaland. Haaland versus Mbappe. Messi versus Haaland. The possible matches are mind-blowing, says ZV Carita. Fact, bro. And we will see some of these. By the way, don't forget Harry Kane is making his name known. Harry Kane is in there. Kevin De Bruyne still in the mix right now as well. We'll see what's going on here, man. Morocco looking to make it go. What's up, man? Mets or New York Yankees? I grew up a Yankees fan. Is Mario Mark in Spanish? No. Mario is Mario. Let's see. Mario. Marco sería Mark. Marco is Mark. Let's see. Mario would have got away. Unlike Luigi. Hey, Mario, how many minutes before the second half? We got about a minute left here, man. Monica asking, do you remember what happened in Mexico? I'm from Mexico. Well, considering it was last night, be hard to forget. Balagoon, says Rodo. Mail for Maria. Fact. Mail for Maria. So Mary, right? The male Mary. Yeah. Let's see. Harry Kane sounds like a force of nature. Giggity. Is the Spain-Portugal relationship similar to the U.S.-Canada in terms of culture and how they view each other? Man, I wish I could give you insight on that, Fried Kimosabi. Maybe someone who is currently living in Spain might have a better understanding of those cultural differences. All I know for sure is that I like Tempranillo wine. I will smash any paella put in front of me. And Portugal seems like a really fun place. But Spain has the first two of those. Portugal has the third. I'm all about Spanish Tempranillo. I'm all about paella. We eat a lot of paella. I've never had Portuguese cuisine, but I have had some Spanish cuisine. And, yeah, I have no idea how they view each other. Just like I have no idea how the Scots view the English. I have no idea how the Australians view their New Zealand neighbors. You know. Life in Iberian Peninsula. I'm half Portuguese, by the way, says Adu Cross Hands. Paella is the best. Have I ever had Jibarito? Jibarito. No, I haven't. All right, guys. Well, oh, the Scots hate us. Septic. Okay, tight. Someone, Mr. Mojo, says, I once dated a girl named Maria. I mean, it's the most common name in Spanish, so not surprised. Maria, Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story, growing up in Spanish Harlem. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get the second half started. All right, guys, let's do this thing. Second half is officially underway, and Spain is on the run. They are approaching the goal. They play this wide to Alex Baena. Baena going to hold the ball at his feet. Baena approaches the middle of the box, whips this into the penalty spot. It's going to be cleared out right now by Portugal. No clearance, actually. Cucurella has it, and it's now stolen. Pedro Neto is on the run. Pedro Neto on the way, going coast to coast. What can Pedro Neto do? He slows down. He plays to the middle of the pitch. There is the support for Portugal. Portugal has it here. Fernandez trying to feed this all the way over, and it looks like it's going to be a goal kick now for Spain. Paella is top Spanish food. No wonder why it costs around $40 to $50. Bro, where does paella cost you 40 to 50 bucks? That is definitely way too expensive for a bunch of seafood and rice. $40 to $50. I mean, paella slaps. But unless you're feeding like 12 people, paella is more like a una tapas, me imagino, algo así. Algo así, o una olla enorme que tú puedes compartir con toda tu gente, tú sabes. Una paella es para la ciudad, para la familia, y no debería costar demasiado para hacer. Seafood and rice, it's what it is, man. Not a lot, but I'll send two, says Doug. We never ask for donations on this channel. They are always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for these financial contributions and keeping the conversation interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to ZV Carita. And shout out to Fried Kimosabi for the super chats coming in today. Appreciate you guys. Here comes Spain. They play this one backwards here. And it looks like it is going to be pressed forward. Porro has the ball now. Porro goes back to Cubarsí. Cubarsí dangerously plays this back to Simon, and there's Cristiano Ronaldo in front of him. He'll play this out left to Laporte. Laporte plays to Dani Olmo. Olmo lays this at the feet here. It's intercepted. Ronaldo has the ball. Ronaldo with a quick touch. He'll be knocked over. Whistle comes in. Free kick awarded to Portugal. Portugal gets a free kick awarded here. Are you saving the country or something, says Yagista. Paella for the world, says Stanley. $50 for sushi. Dude, there's like this restaurant here in San Antonio called Izumi. They do all-you-can-eat sushi, made fresh, not like a buffet. They make it fresh, whatever rolls. They're made to order. All you can eat for $35. Unlimited sushi. If you live in San Antonio and you've never been to Izumi, 10 out of 10 recommend. All right, folks, looks like a kick for Portugal, a free kick for Portugal. Here comes the kick to the back post, and it's going to be wrapped up there quickly by this time Simon, and thrown out to the wrong team. Here's Portugal again with the ball. Portugal plays this to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes plays this to the right. Cancelo. Cancelo, Cancelo, Cancelo. Back post. Y nadie ahí. Knock, knock. Who's there? Nobody. Goal kick. Spain. Food will be our best chance at world peace. Agreed. Yagitsa. That's okay. Do whatever you'd like, Yagitsa. This is played up the middle right now. It's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo runs backwards here. Dani Olmo plays it back now to Simon. Simon kicks this up the pitch. And it looks like Spain going to fight for possession here. Spain going to win it. Here comes the run to the right-hand side. Here comes a chance maybe to shoot. He'll play this wide. It's out to Yamal. Yamal. No! Yamal will be committing a foul here. Portugal wins the ball again. Portugal will win the ball again. All right. Peace out. Let's see. Let's go. Spain says ready. Folks, Portugal plays this to the right. Portugal boots this up the pitch. Ruben Diaz looking to thread this all the way through, trying to find the player up front. A collision up front for Portugal, and the official says play on. Played to the left-hand side, it's Alex Baena. Baena has that pass cut out. Great play by Vitinha of Portugal, and a beautiful pass forward. Here is Neto. Here is Neto. Neto in the box. Neto switches the play to Ronaldo, and nobody there. Damn, ZV Carita. 100 to 110 sushi rolls. I will match you with 100 to 110 pizza rolls. Now there we're talking, bro. I can throw back some pizza rolls, bro. All right, folks. Looks like Spain will have possession now. Spain wins possession. Looks like Baena going to play this out to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's at the top of the screen. You can see this over here. They're going to make a big play forward to Dani Olmo. Olmo just north of the box. He will lose possession, and that one will be won by, looks like Mendes. A throw-in now for Portugal here. No, seriously, paella is delicious. It sure is. 20 piece for a hamburger. Let's see. The game is making me crave churros. Robert Zamora checking in for Team USA. Super stoked for that one, man. Super stoked, Mr. Freimeister. Portugal on the attack. Cristiano Ronaldo was the intended receiver of that pass. He was not on the other side of it. Here's Cubarsí cutting it out now for Spain. Dani Olmo at the top of the screen. Dani Olmo plays this forward to the top. A chance now for Yamal. And here is Lamine Yamal. Yamal inside the box. Yamal tries to make a pass, and it looks like it's cut out again. Lamine Yamal cannot find the end. I almost said the end zone. So ready for football, bro. So ready for football. Okay. We are now just 7 minutes into this match, guys. So 7 minutes into the second half. Excuse me, not this match. The second half. And there's still plenty of time here left to go. Ball played towards the middle for Pedri. Pedri gives this back outside. Porro. Pedri. Pedri. Olmo. Olmo. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal goes wide. Here's Cucurella. Cucurella goes wide again. A chance now for Baena. Baena al centro. A Hernández. Hernández a la derecha. A Porro. Porro brings the ball up here. Is that Cubarsí? It's Cubarsí. Cubarsí goes wide. It's now to Porro. Porro plays that to Yamal. Back to Porro. Porro pushed over right now, but the official no whistle. It's on the run with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Oh, it's actually not Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets it here. Ronaldo with a touch, and he goes to the left-hand side, trying to get through these defenders. He does. Shows off the footwork. Will slide and take a tumble here. Tries to sell that tackle. Cristiano Ronaldo, if he had stayed on his feet, probably could have made it more dangerous. Looks like there's a man down right now, folks, and Spain will kick this thing away. A Portuguese player currently down. Spain exercising some good sportsmanship here. They got rid of this one here. I will defend the national team to death, says Mr. Asim Don. True to the bay, says Irish. Yanks start at 6:40. Cowboy Bill says at the time Team USA game will start, it'll be 2 a.m. here in France. That's why I won't be able to make it, unfortunately, says Cowboy Bill. Well, merci beaucoup, my friend, for joining anyways. Appreciate you being here. We are live in San Antonio, Texas. We are also waiting for this injury to clear right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are currently making your sports bets here, I wish you all the best of luck. Win or lose, please be sure to gamble responsibly and, of course, always be sure to invest. Our partner for today's live stream is Acorns. Those of you who sign up using the Acorns link, ladies and gentlemen, there is a free $5 bonus investment for those of you guys who are interested in getting your investment journey started right there. Just a small additional contribution that'll be made into those accounts courtesy of Acorns. That being said, guys, always invest responsibly, always gamble responsibly, and always do your due diligence before putting your money anywhere. Shout out to Almighty Alpha saying, I am so ready for football. Fly, Eagles, fly. No A.J. Brown, but they did pick up some good draft picks there, Almighty Alpha. We'll see what kind of year the Philadelphia Eagles have in 2026. Here we go, folks. Someone said, what about the lechon? Or agüita de melon? No sub? Maybe a sub? I think Portugal might be making a sub. Yep, Nuno Mendes is now actually being subbed off here. Semedo coming in for Portugal. Semedo coming in for Portugal. Someone help me. Somebody help me, says Alexio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. My name is Mario. I am your host. Portugal with possession right now. They are playing inside their own defensive half. They will play this backwards all the way to their keeper, Costa. Costa, from his own box, will send this ball way up the pitch where it's met by a Spanish header. A throw-in will be awarded to Portugal now as we hit the 56-minute mark. Will you be calling any of the World Championships games this season? World Championships games as in like the World Series games? Because yes, someone said 420 is upon us. Giants will win it all, says Mr. Mojo. And then he woke up. The Giants will not win it all. Cam Scattaboo is good, but he's not that guy. Malik Neighbors will be back. That is good. And Jackson Dart does look good. Honestly, I don't want to bash the Giants. It's just because I'm a Cowboys fan. I can't get behind you guys saying, go Eagles, go Giants. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. I will say I am very, ooh, nice play here. Maybe a chance for Ronaldo. No. Offsides anyways. I will say, though, guys, the Giants did improve. Of course, the new head coach in Harbaugh as well. Going to change a lot for the New York Giants. James says, I'm a Commanders fan. Yeah, it's like all of y'all against my Cowboys here. Darnell Mooney. Nah, dude, we're not going to put Darnell Mooney in a top. He's barely even a wide receiver 2, if I'm being honest. I think Darnell Mooney at best is a wide receiver 3. Sacramento waived DeRozan. Will he return to Toronto? Or will he return to San Antonio. Here's a chance right now for Olmo, cut out right there by Portugal. Sorry guys, I'm getting very much off track here. Let's lock back into this game that's at hand. Counterattack for Portugal on the move, guys. Here is cutting back and looking is Felix. Felix gives to, looks like Semedo, who's just subbed in right here. Here's the run for Semedo, top of the screen. Semedo backwards again. Vitinha has the ball now. Vitinha goes forward, and it's played back again. Portugal now trying to win back this possession battle here. We have seen one substitution for Portugal so far. A yellow card for either side in this game. Here we go. Top of the screen, played out wide. This is in the box now. Felix has a chance for Portugal. Felix gonna put this at the back post. Ronaldo! No! Ronaldo got a foot to it, hit it in the direction of the goal, put this right into the hands of Simon. That's kind of what they needed there. But a bad chance there for Ronaldo. Bad effort. There was a chance, though. Chance nevertheless. 59 minutes are gone. 59 minutes are gone, and not like the natural gas element. They are just gone. Goubarsi with the ball here. Goubarsi should pick his head up and look to the left because there was a wide open player, and even the coach is like, hey, what are you doing? He's right here. They went to the wrong side of the pitch. Spain maybe trying to correct their decision as they work their way back towards the bottom of the pitch. Spain is heading in that direction here, looking to play this wide. Goubarsi at the bottom of the screen. They give to Olmo. Olmo plays to, Cucurella. Cucurella goes to the right side. Laporte. Goubarsi. Up the middle. Goubarsi goes wide. Looks to Yamal. Lamine Yamal plays to Pedri. Pedri, Goubarsi. Goubarsi. Hernandez. Back to Goubarsi. Lamine Yamal trying to stretch the field. He's north of the box. Tries to put it in the box. And here comes a clean foul. Don't know if I can actually put those words together, but it was a very obvious foul right there. Kick it, bro, says Explorer. Kind of reminds me of, he says, kick it, bro. Reminds me of Family Guy, where he's like, punch him, punch him, punch him. You got to punch him. You got to punch him more. You got to punch him, punch him, punch him. You know what I'm going to say, right? You got to punch him. You got to punch him. Maybe a punch right here. The shot goes up and over the bar. Haymaker swung. Pedri tries to get the haymaker there, and this time it goes well over the bar. Wide open goal right now. Bro, how do you... Someone got a piece of it. Someone got a piece of it. Corner. Score. Not, says Ed. Basically, this corner kick is up, and it's not going to trouble anybody. It's hit back to a Spanish attacker. Looks like it takes another Portuguese deflection and another corner kick for España once again. Jaime. Jamie, what's going on, man? Back for soccer? Cheers to you, sir. Who are you rooting for, man? Welcome in. All right, folks, here we go. It is a corner kick. Corner kick. Time to whip it and whip it good, says William. Dun, 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 dun. There's the kick, and caught with two hands. Firm grab right there. Diego Costa able to get his hands around the situation there. Handled like a professional. Well done. Also, body checked by Laporte on the play, so to hang on to that through the contact, maybe he should play for the Giants. And Lamine Yamal tries to win the ball back here, and it looks like he will not be able to do so. Portugal with the ball here, 62 minutes in. Mr. Mojo says, oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp or icy hot. Here's the move to the right-hand side. And it looks like Portugal tries to thread the needle here. Neves could not find what he was looking for, but Portugal wins it back again. Chance for Vitinha. Vitinha plays it up. He gets it right back. Vitinha turns around, gives this to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes to the right, and it looks like a whistle comes in. Free kick awarded to Portugal now in a dangerous area for Portugal. All right, lone man. Is that paella right there? Did you change your photo to a big bowl of paella, bro? Let's go. Drops the red card. We'll see. Backwards it goes. Portugal. Neves. To the right, it's Diaz. Diaz. Right again we go. Here it is, guys. Neto on the run. Neto approaches the box. He tries to play it 1-2. A deflection going to be had here off a Spanish player. Another throw-in for Portugal. No, it definitely doesn't, Jai. Yesterday's game, we got spoiled with last night's game, dude. Sunday night football, last night with England and Mexico, we absolutely got spoiled in that game. All right, man. Spain actually better, but Portugal seems to be playing better, says K. Ternida. In this half, yes, K. In this half, yes. All right, guys, this is played up the pitch. Looks like Portugal was trying to clear their line, but they cleared it out to the Spanish Armada, and Spain now going to hold it here. Looks like a pass to Cubarsí. Cubarsí goes up to Hernandez, and back to Cubarsí it goes. He'll play this back up the middle here. 64 minutes are gone. It might be time for some substitutions and maybe some fresh legs. Got to get some injection of energy in this game because, my gosh, 0-0, 64 minutes into it. Ugan says, hi, Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Here comes Yamal. Here comes Yamal. Switches this to the bottom of the screen. Baena. Baena tries to pass this one away. Can't quite do it. It's back to Baena to shoot. Baena will shoot. Baena! No! Saved by Costa. Baena tries the turnaround shot. Did not hit that flush. Did not make clean contact with this one. It was hit towards the bottom, towards the right post, the far post. Not a flush shot. Okay, so that shot was saved. Portugal. Saved again. Now, Pedri on the move. Pedri for Spain. Pedri, long dribble, plays wide to Yamal. Yamal, again, just outside the box. Yamal looks to play this one in, and a chance. It's played on the ground and cleared out. This time, Portugal. Portugal. Oh, man. Rugby is for people that like to lose brain cells and get CTE quickly, says Marty. Damn, Marty. Let's see. Squeeze some lemon into the paella equals heaven, says ZV Carita. Thank you, Mr. Carita. Here we go. Left side. Right now, España in the middle. Looks like Cucurella goes wide. Cucurella lays this one out to Baena. Baena, Cucurella. Cucurella goes back once more to Laporte. Laporte passes to Cubarsí. Cubarsí y España buscando por la entrada. A ver si pueden encontrar algo. Vamos a ver. Lamine Yamal con el balón. Lamine Yamal y la falta. Tiene que ser falta. No puede ser que no hay falta ahí. There was clearly a foul there, guys. Yamal was clearly fouled. No whistle by the ref. No whistle by the ref. And here comes a man coming in right there for Baena. Baena, good footwork to turn away from the challenge once again. Played out to Pedri. Pedri to Yamal once more. He's going to try to split this defense. Not going to work right there. Safe pass was forced. And now going left. Hernandez, Rodri. Back to Cubarsí. Cubarsí goes wide to Porro. Porro goes back to Cubarsí again. And it's left. Baena's in the middle. Looks like it's passed now to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it back. Cucurella gives to Laporte. Laporte gives to Hernandez. Hernandez to Cubarsí. Cubarsí buscando. A ver. Se lo pasa al centro. Un toquecito aquí para Alex Baena. No! Again! Another one. Throw in for Spain once more. My gosh, they continue. They are trying, but a water break. Gonna give us a moment to reconvene. All right, guys, we'll be live again later tonight. Welcome to today's live stream. We are still looking to pick up about 150 more subscribers, so that way we can get to 145,000 by the end of tonight. The goal is to be at 150 by the end of the World Cup, but tonight's game is right here, guys. Monday Night Football. How many of you guys have been waiting for Monday Night Football? We got it, y'all, and it is Team USA today. USA. We're going to get fired up for this game, bro. Game starts at 7 p.m. I'll be live at 6:30, actually. We're going to do an extended pregame for that one. Ready for this, bro. Let's go. I got my kit. I've got my USA uniform. It's Monday Night Football. You got it, man. Diane, there it is. MNF. Does he sub off Ronaldo again? I haven't seen Ronaldo get pulled from this game just yet. Ed says I cannot subscribe to a Cowboys fan. Don't worry, Ed. We'll win you over, bud. We'll win you over. Of course, this is the World Cup, and I have been talking about, honestly, like how amazing it's been for us to be international. We do have some some American football international games as well, guys. Week 1, San Francisco 49ers and LA Rams in Melbourne, Australia for the opening week of the NFL season. Then in week 3, Dallas Cowboys and Baltimore Ravens in Rio de Janeiro. 3 games across the pond in London as well, guys. You've got Commanders, Colts, Eagles, Jags, and Texans all playing in London this year. How about the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Saints playing in Paris? You've got the Bengals and the Falcons in Madrid. Spain playing right now. This will be in Week 9. Week 10, you've got Patriots and Lions in Munich. Fun for Germany. And, of course, in Week 11, you'll have the Vikings and the 49ers in Mexico City. That should be a fun game as well. All the way around the world, for those of y'all watching, thank you for being here today for this World Cup match. Hydration break is over. Let's get back to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 70 minutes gone with this game. 20 minutes of regulation time left to go. A breakthrough could surely be the one pivot point in this game, and this game could end 1-0. We'll see. Actually, really quick, let's see where we're sitting on the subscriber count. Looks like right now, yeah, we're actually still looking for about 125 more subscribers. Let's see if we can get that today. Cool. Dallas wins Super Bowl if they get rid of Dak Prescott. He reminds me of Tony Romo. Lamar Jackson and Baker Mayfield contract ends 2027, says Almighty Alpha. Well, I'll have you know, Almighty Alpha, that Dak Prescott has the most passing yards all time for the Dallas Cowboys now. In case you didn't know, I know Dak Prescott gets a lot of hate. He finished last season as fantasy football quarterback number 6 in the NFL. Of course, fantasy football and regular game football are very different. Doesn't matter. We're talking this football right now. Lamine Yamal just drew a free kick in a very dangerous area, and we are going to get a free kick now for Spain. This could be the moment we've been waiting for. Amuntaner, thank you, sir. Say Ronaldo es el mejor. I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to say Messi es el mejor. All right, folks. Here we go. Hey, man, it is not Dak Prescott's fault that the Dallas Cowboys defense ranked 32nd in the NFL. Say what you want, Mike. I will back up my boy Dak because, again, he has been good. It is the defense. You cannot win games when you give up 35 points a game, even if you've got Josh Allen. Lamine Yamal lets it rip, and it will be saved right now by Costa. A corner kick coming up now for Spain. Anyways, someone's saying, fight, fight, fight. All right, corner kick. Coming up now, Alex Baena to put this one into the box. 73 minutes. This kick is up, and it's going to be pawed away again by the keeper. This will be cleared out this time by Semedo. Good job. España comes up with the ball once more. This will be played all the way back to their keeper. Dak is not the problem. His contract is a different story. I will say he is... I would listen to the argument that Dak is overpaid. But he is a valuable asset. And maybe we could get a better defense if you didn't take up so much of that salary cap. But that's Jerry Jones's fault, not Dak's. All right, folks, here we go. This will be played backwards right now for Portugal. Ruben Diaz plays this one towards the middle, and it goes all the way back to Costa. Costa puts his foot clean through that ball. And it looks like he hits it from his box to the opposite box. It's now in the hands of Simon. About 15 minutes here left to go. I do think we're getting overtime today, guys. Looks like a friendly, says True. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Here comes a cut. Back towards the middle. Here is a chance to shoot. No! And it looks like Portugal going to play this far side. And I do need to update a few of the things. Where is Ronaldo on the pitch, says Ugan. Ronaldo is actually all the way up the pitch right now in the middle of the field. Here comes a good pass. They're looking for the offsides, not going to get it. The flag stays down and a throw-in for Portugal. All right, guys. Let me take a quick look at something. We did get a few substitutions here. And another one coming in as well. Ferran coming in for Spain. So let me take care of the Portugal side first. Okay, Semedo we know is in for Mendes. Felix has been pulled for Leao, who we talked about during our trivia quiz. And a chance for maybe Portugal. Is that onside? The flag still stays down. A chance to shoot. It takes a deflection. Here comes Bruno. Tampoco. Bruno Fernandes lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Looks like Cancelo was also pulled for Portugal. Number 5, Dalot, is in for him. Okay. For Spain, the substitutes. The only one is Ferran Torres is in for Alex Baena. Baena no longer on the pitch. Torres is on now. We're probably getting extra time, guys. This game is probably going to extra time. Type Y for yes, type N for no, guys. Is this going to, not extra time, PKs? Is this going to PKs, yes or no? Mike says yes. DJ says no. Negative. Ghost Rider, says Hazer. It's España. España con el balón. Played out backwards. By the way, a year ago when they met for a championship game between España and Portugal, it did go to penalty kicks, guys. This game very well could go into penalties. There's also a reason why this is the one game out of these group stages, out of this round of 16, that has a 5-hour gap instead of a 4-hour gap. Something to think about. All right, folks, that's a good through ball, a good chance to score here. Sliding and shooting for no reason. It was Torres. Tried to put that towards the goal. Probably not. Spain wins with a goal, says Jonathan. I hope not. PKs, though, says Matias Escalante. Looks like Kim says no PKs. Time to guess the final score, says Improvement. We'll see. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Someone saying paella. Interestingly enough, guys, about 55% of this chat room believes that Portugal will win this game. The ball is currently at the feet right now of España. Spain playing this one all the way back. They switch it towards the middle of the pitch. It's going to be a quick touch right now by Cubarsí. Cubarsí up the middle and played out to Hernandez. Looks like Hernandez is going to play that forward once more. And backwards we go to Cucurella. Cucurella gives this one to Pedri. Pedri to Hernandez. Hernandez up the middle now. Maybe a chance for Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal plays this to Danny, who's got space. Danny Olmo lets it go! And a sliding play results in a corner kick. Well done there by Ruben Diaz. Estamos, oh man, I almost lost it there. It almost said we're experiencing technical difficulties. My heart skipped a beat for just a moment. Pep Henning says FIFA is a scam. It's rigged, which is why I'm going to sit here and watch it anyways. Here we go. Yamal kicks it up into the air. Maybe a chance. It is going to be pawed away by the keeper. Finds itself on the other side of the box. Hernandez. El cabezazo. No! And Olmo once more. Olmo gives to Yamal. Portugal struggling because the pressure is coming in. I mean, the wall is holding for now, but how long can this hold? Torres into the spot and another corner kick. He's saying there was a handball in the box. He's trying to tell him there was a handball here. Seemed like a natural position to me. Seemed like a natural position to me. And I also don't see that handball anyways. All right, but Paella isn't rigged, says Explorer. Crazy clearance, says Swaggy. Crunch time, it sure is, man. About 10 minutes here left to go. Corner kick coming up for Yamal. The kick is up. This is going to take a touch, and it's going to go back, and it looks like free kick will be awarded for a foul inside the box. Portugal gets a chance now. Can you change the score to ball possession? Says Brian Bruh. What are you talking about? Oh, you're saying this. You're saying this. My bad, bro. That actually just sometimes happens on its own. As a matter of fact, bro, let me do you one better. Brian, I got you, bro. I got you, Brian. Take a look at this. Not just the possession, guys. We're actually going to let this scroll by for just a minute. I'll slow it down. You guys can now see all of the data for today's game in real time on the right-hand side. Brian, I got you, bro. I understood what you meant. I understood what you meant. Okay, in the middle of the pitch, it is Spain. Yamal, top of the screen. Yamal now approaching that goal line, plays it to the middle to Torres. Torres tries to play this back to Yamal. It's not going to work out, but here comes a good counterattack for Portugal. Portugal is on the run. Here is a... Oh, come on, Ronaldo. You got to make that play. Ronaldo had a chance to play that to the attacking area, and Ronaldo, terrible vision, terrible situational awareness for him. Don't know why he made that play. But it is still with Portugal. Portugal is on the run here. Good, strong run at the top of the screen from Leao. Leao is inside the box, and the keeper are going to wrap this thing up. All right, folks, it's been thrown forward now by the back line. España con el balón. Torres on the run here. Torres goes to the right. It's in the center with Pedri. Pedri goes right once more. A touch for Danny Olmo. Olmo has a lot of room to operate here. Lots of green grass. Goes to Torres. Not a whole lot of players in the attacking area for Spain. Can someone break through? Time is winding down. Lamine Yamal again. Another touch at the top of the screen for Yamal. Here's a chance. Maybe take the damn shot, you bozo. ¿Qué carajo estás haciendo, joder? Okay, Portugal. Here we go. Someone score. I don't care who. I don't care if it's Portugal. I don't care if it's Spain. But take a shot. My goodness. My goodness. Just awful. Just awful today. Both teams just lazy. Looks like another substitution coming in. This time Portugal. Pedro Neto is being pulled from the game. So Neto, the Chelsea man, is done for the day. You got numbers 26 and 23 hitting the pitch now. Looks like, 23 being pulled, which is Vitinha. Vitinha is being pulled. So a Chelsea man and a PSG man coming off the field now for Portugal. You can see where the ball has been for most of this game, right in the middle of the pitch. Accurate passes, 400 for Spain, 300 for Portugal. You can see that on the right side, guys. The throw-in numbers all leveled right there. Final third entries. Can you believe that Portugal has actually had more? If you're from Belgium, how would you feel if U.S. president used the power, influence, not to surprise superstar? Boy, London, you know, the only thing I can say, man, is FIFA's been corrupt for way longer than we have this right now. You know, there's also a pretty obvious reason why a lot of these host nations do so well during these World Cups, and it's because money talks, bro. Look, FIFA at the end of the day is in the business of making money, and if there's money to be made, that's just what's going to happen. That's just what's going to happen. Now, as an objective person watching it, I love Team United States, but I don't think that was the solution to the problem. I think there's a more systemic issue at hand, but I hear what you're saying. Let's see. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put this up right there. I don't think that was the right decision for FIFA. I don't think the red card was the right decision for FIFA, but I sure as hell don't think that getting rid of the suspension for Balogun was the fix either. I think maybe getting better officials is going to fix the problem, not necessarily pissing off the entire planet. So, anyways, Brian, yeah, dude, I got you, bro. He says, can you get me off the screen? It's kind of awkward. Yeah, Brian, I got you, dude. Oh, that's great. That's hilarious. All right, guys, Spain making a few more substitutes. Sorry to put you on blast, Brian. The only reason I had you on blast is because once I do this little bit and it starts scrolling, if I move the mouse to try to get you off, I just wanted to keep it rolling. But anyways, should be good. Okay, another substitute coming in. Looks like Dani Olmo has been pulled for Spain. No more Dani Olmo for España. Here is Portugal. Portugal approaching the attacking third. That pass will be cut out. Here's Lamine Yamal on the run, going to show off some of his speed. Yamal, very good with the ball at his feet, still outpacing the Portuguese defenders. There's a play towards the middle. Yamal gets a touch, switches the point of attack to the far right-hand side. Maybe a play now for España. This is going to be put up into the box, and it's going to be cut out again by Portugal. So Portugal does a good job of cutting it out once more. Looks like Fabian Ruiz is in for Pedri. And Merino is in for Olmo. Merino, where's Pedri? Number 8 for Ruiz. Portugal has had very little control in this game compared to what they've been used to throughout this cup. They've also done all of their substitutions already, guys. So, looks like Silva is in for Vitinha. There's Cucurella with the ball. Cucurella, laugh. Cucurella, laugh. It's actually not the words. It's Kookaburra, right? But if you've never heard a Kookaburra laugh, go to the zoo. It's kind of wild. All right, folks, left-hand side. We're just going to go with Francisco. Number 26. Sorry, guys. I'm writing down a few substitutions here. As these games go on, it's important to know who is who and who is where when the substitutions are made. This is played all the way back right now to the keeper. Simon goes wide, and here's going to be Hernandez who boots this up the pitch. 3 minutes left to play, folks. How many minutes of extra time are we getting here? Stoppage time, I should say. How many minutes of stoppage time, folks? How many minutes of stoppage time today? I'm going to guess +8 for this one. I'm guessing +8. Yamal. Yamal to the center here. Torres has a chance. Torres has a chance. What's Torres going to do? He'll play this forward to Yamal. A terrible pass here for Torres. And it looks like it's going to be a Portugal who gets a chance now. Okay, so Portugal is going to take their time. +7. Another 40 minutes, says Vado. Vader. Maybe it's Vader, eh? Riot? I don't know. What's going on? Inhuman says 10. Meggie says 9. Old Woman says 6. Bill says 7. Ryan says 10. AZ Saturner says 11. We saw 11 last night, bro. That game was dope. This game is kind of mid. Here's a nice footwork right there from Portuguese side. Dalot goes up and loses the ball at the end of it all. That was good effort here. Torres, there's a body check. The first yellow card coming in right now of this half. The yellow card is shown, and it looks like it's going to be a yellow card against Portugal. Free kick has been awarded to España. Merino goes down after being hit by Silva. So Silva runs into Marino, and Silva has been carded here for Portugal. All right, y'all. Bernardo Silva picks up the first. This game, highly anticipated game. Very potential energy. We have not had the kinetic energy here. And the potential energy is building, man. You can feel it. Both teams looking for that breakthrough, and a breakthrough now would surely be the winner in this game. A goal at this moment would ruin the day of an entire country. Cristiano Ronaldo almost there to make that happen. The England match was crazy. I did think 11 minutes was too much, says Castle Lord. Still, though, it was insane. All right, y'all, here we go. Right-hand side. It's going to be Spain as they approach the middle. Played to the top of the screen now. Favorite World Cup game so far. Cape Verde, Argentina, he says. Too intense. Man, mine was last night, dude. I think that Mexico-England game was even more fun than the Cape Verde, Argentina. Because the Mexico-England game was settled in 90 minutes. We had 120 minutes, so it took 30% more game for the same scoreline in the Cape Verde Argentina one. Those 90 minutes were action-packed last night, Mr. Carita. +6 has been added, guys, so +6 is our stoppage time for this match. Here's a through ball, and it's in! I took my eyes off for 1 second, and it's a goal for Spain! España! Goal! Spain scores right at the beginning of stoppage time. We are 30 seconds into stoppage time. As soon as it hits 90 minutes, Spain hits the buzzer beater. Is he onside? They get up from the free kick. They play the free kick quickly. Here's the replay one more time. It's played up the middle. Clearly onside. A beautiful ball played by Torres, and the shot there by Merino. Merino con el gol. Merino. Gol. Golazo. So, Spain is up 1-0. They're off script, says Mr. Trails Guy. Cheers to you. Got him, coach. What's up, man? Absolutely needed that perfect timing for Spain. I'm willing to bet that the +6 is probably going to end up becoming +7 or 8 now after this one. Portugal's not out just yet. Leap Plantain. Lee Plantain. Not yet. Not yet. So, Portugal now has 4 minutes to score a goal. We have seen absolutely nothing until this moment, guys. It took a full 90 minutes to get our first goal of the match. It was Merino, the substitute, who scored for Spain. Ronaldo unable to score in this in this game right now, honestly hasn't had very many touches on the ball. Here comes here comes Portugal playing wide. Francisco goes backwards. Diaz. Here's actually Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes switches the play here to Leao. And Leao, it's going to be a throw-in now for Portugal. Portugal sleeping the whole match. It takes this for them to start stepping up. Vega goes wide. It's at the feet right now of the Portuguese attack. Cristiano Ronaldo says, I'm open, and the pass is not going that way. Here comes a run, looks like off the ball. Here's maybe a chance for someone to get lost, and it looks like no. And on the run now, España pulled on the shoulder here. The official blows the whistle. Another yellow card coming out. Another yellow card. And this time the card is going to go to Semedo as Spain is looking at it with 3 minutes left to go. Spain has 3 minutes here left to go. Everyone can find USA on the map, says AZ Saturner. Here is the boot. This is going to be wrapped up right now by Portugal. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left to go, guys. They are absolutely running out of time. What will they do here? Portugal's on the run. This is going to be a flick forward, and just at the top of the screen right now, Leao looking for something to break through. Leao cuts back. He plays backwards. Quick touch right now here for the Portuguese side. It's whipped into the box, and it looks like Portugal todavía tiene el esférico ahora. Trying to go wide here. It's going to go wide. Chance right now for Francisco maybe. Played back. Whipped to the back post. This one is dangerous. It's going to find a red jersey, but not an attack just yet. Less than 2 minutes left to play here. A chance for Leao? Maybe. He plays it backwards. Yamal almost steals. It's wide with Semedo. Semedo gives to Diaz. Diaz approaches the box himself. Lays this out to Leao. Leao, a dangerous play to the penalty spot. It's inside the attack box, and it'll be cleared out again by España. Spain gets rid of the danger. 90 seconds left to go. 90 seconds left to go. Portugal continues to attack. They have no choice. 90 seconds to level it. It's almost over here, guys. Can Portugal break through? Portugal looking for a breakthrough here. Maybe a chance. Bruno Fernandes, no. Plays it backwards. Bashful attack. Diaz goes back to Vega. Vega chips this forward. Maybe a chance on the far side. An unforced error, and now a throw-in for Spain. Spain going to throw this one in. They are also going to take their time. Das Kodiak says, I'm pretty sure this puts the nail in the coffin for the GOAT talks now. So, Portugal steals the ball back. Portugal is in the middle of the pitch, but time is not on their sides. +6 will be here in 15 seconds, folks. It's another attack, maybe a final attack for Portugal. Here is the whip into the box, and actually it sails over the box to the far side. Francisco, let's see what he can do. A dangerous header over the bar! Over the bar. It's on top of the net. It's on top of the net. And Hernandez getting a talking to here. Looks like Silva wants no part of this. Crazy cross there. Crazy chance to score a goal. Beautiful effort. Unfortunately, just an inch or two too high. And it looks like this might be it. Substitutions coming in right now. Spain gonna milk this clock for just another couple seconds. It did come down to the wire, didn't it, Freimeister? That's it. It's over, says Ziers. Just about to be. 2 more subs. B-Bowl says it's over. Mr. Trails guy said, please remember the script. Oyarzabal is out for Iglesias. And Enrique Iglesias playing for Spain? Just kidding. Iglesias is in for Oyarzabal. +6 has become +720. No whistle yet, guys. This extra time is not stopped yet, guys. Clock is still ticking here. Can Portugal make it happen? These officials doing whatever they want. Here's a through ball that will be cut out. Still no final whistle, not even a look at the watch to see. Here's in their own defensive half. That's when you blow the whistle. When the attacking team that's losing gets to their own defensive half. Ooh, big tackle here. A free kick awarded now to Portugal. We're now looking at +9. It's +8. A yellow card shown to Ferran. And a maybe final chance for Portugal here, guys. This has to be it, right? This has to be it, right? Torres has been carded now for Spain too, guys. Corner kick. What is happening? Excuse me. It's a free kick is what is happening, Ziers. +6 became +9. Oh, this game is done. It looks like this game will be over. Here is the kick. It is up. It is no good. It goes through the goal line, and with no goal there, this game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Spain who wins this game. And España will be your winners today. There it is. There's your final, folks. There is your final 1-0. Spain was favorite. Ugh, says House. I told you guys it was not going to be a Simpsons prediction this year. And I was never really scared of Portugal to begin with. I was the first to say it. Why, says Hayful. Neymar is out. Ronaldo is out. Sad. Yeah, they're done, man. Thanks, Frymeister. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. Welcome to First Down, said Robert Zamora. Welcome to First Down to Haley. Appreciate you, Haley. Fist bumps to you. Haley, new First Down channel member. Lamine Yamal, 10 Barcelona, says, let's go, Yamal. I wanted USA to face Portugal. Oh, no. We've got a much tougher task having to go up against Spain, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. All right, man. We'll have a long way to go here. Going to try to pick up 400 subscribers for this next USA game. Easier said than done. But, ladies and gentlemen, I will be live tonight in my USA kit for today. This game is over. I'm going to go get some food in me and go get myself set up. That game is scheduled for kickoff at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. That is it's actually closer to 3 hours from now. We will be live for a pregame at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please do come back for that pregame. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Football Nation. It's been fun. It's been real. It's now over for Portugal. Felicidades a España. Game is done. Thank you guys so much for y'all's support here today. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.